Yes, ma'am, you can start.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. A warm welcome to our esteemed speaker for today, Dr. Sunil Kumar, whose expertise and insight will undoubtedly enrich our discussion on a fish model, how to write scientifically. Dr. Sunil is research scientist and is currently working as associate professor, Department of Clinical Embryology, Genetics, in collaboration with Department of Riyadh Bahara University, Chandigarh. Sir is a distinguished research scientist at Origin Life Chandigarh and has scientifically contributed to the field of medical parasitology. His academic journey continued with the postdoctoral fellowship from the Indian Council of Medical Research, where he played a very important role in groundbreaking research in medical parasitology. Sir has also commitment to the scientific innovation in evident in the filing of patent with ICMR, highlighting his contribution to the development of novel therapeutic strategies for malaria. And I must say the list is endless. So I just welcome Dr. Sunil sir for the insightful talk on the topic. Welcome, Dr. Sunil sir.
Yes, thank you, ma'am, Shelly, ma'am, for your introduction about me. So, before starting to my talk, I just want to share my personal experiences with you people that, research is a very vast field. So, today I'm going to explain you that with the help of a model, it's a visual aid, you can say, a visual aid that you can understand that how you can conduct research or how you can write proposal or how you can write scientifically with the help of a fish model, which was invented. It's invented by me, or you can say by my senior, or there are faculty who was working with me in during my job at Chandigarh University, that I was working as an assistant professor. Because after completion of the PhD, because after completion of that every degree, there is a question in every students, or there is a question in the every scholar's mind, that what should be the next, what should be the next after MSc, what you should do, what after PhD, what you have to do after, even postdoctorate, after postdoctorate, that what do you have to do. So what we have to do, that we have to go with the flow. Whatever you are getting, you just have to be satisfied. Because if you are going out of the box. So I am just requesting from the audience, kindly mute your mic so that there will be no disturbance. Yeah. So today I'm going to explain the things, because I consider myself as a dot. Dot, the full stop. Full stop means, yes, because here, this is the platform for every mentor, every scientist, doctor. There are many people in this group. They are senior to me. They are most respectable for me. First of all, I just want to say thanks to everyone who is joining and who wants to join for this talk. And thanks, Shelly ma'am. Thank you very much, Dr. Arvind Deshmukh and Microbiologist Society of India. So they are providing this platform to every researcher, every student, and every faculty member of this all over India. So this is the platform, and it will be, through YouTube, we are going to connect with the students. So it's a mentor and mentee relation, and today we are going to discuss about the a model which will let you know. So I'm going to open this, surprise for you. Let me share my PPT with you. Okay, so if I have the permission. So my slides visible to you all. Will you able to see my slides? Shelly ma'am, the slides are visible. Can you please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are visible, sir.
It's in a like presented mode, a full screen.
It's fine, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So before going to write in details, let me just 1 second only. So yeah, thank you. Yes, so this is where I'm working. This is the beautiful campus of Riyadh Mahara University. I'm working as associate professor, already explained by ma'am. So this is the campus here. So this is the fish model which I was talking about. So how to write a research proposal, the fish model. So see the this fish, because the shape of this fish is depicting something. Depicting means, see the abstract, on the mouth, if you see the abstract, introduction, hypothesis, aim. Now you have to understand this particular model in a three parts. One part is the mouth part, right? The head part. And second part is the trunk, the part of this fish. The trunk part is there. You can say tummy in an easy language, right? So this tummy part is the second part of the portion of this fish. And the last portion, not the last, I can say the middle part, that is related to the before the tail. So before the tail, it is telling you something about like objectives, material methods, in vitro studies, in silico studies, in vivo studies, and after that there is a tail. So in the tail, you can see there is a
तो आला
result and
digital.
discussion and conclusion.
काही नाही म्हणत कोण कशाला काय म्हणत
Yeah, result,
पहिली तू काहीतरी वेगळं
conclusion,
करून
and
आला तर मग
discussion.
तुझ्या घरी सगळे नॉर्मल अभी जैसे आता है वैसे भी आ सकता है
Ms. Prita ma'am,
नॉर्मल
kindly mute
नॉर्मलाइज
your mic.
झाले रे ठीक आहे त्याच्यासाठी ते normal.
So, the thing is that why to develop a model? What is the need to develop a model? Because the model means, when we were in the small classes, like, nursery, KG, pre-nursery, or in earlier classes, how we were learning the things, how we see. When we are going to show an apple to a student, a kid, then he or she will be able to recognize that this is an apple, right? So this is a fruit, this is vegetable. So we are creating a model, like, how we were learning the part of a tree, that from roots to the flower, up to the flower, right? So this is the same thing is here, which I want to explain you, that abstract means it is the, overall overview of the any kind of research. And I'm telling you, if you are following this particular fish model, not in research, even in your personal life or even in your daily life. Suppose if you want to write, any scientific publication or any scientific proposal, then there are these things also required: introduction, hypothesis, aim, review of literature, objectives, material and methods, in vitro, means whatever the evidences you have for that particular research. That research topic may be any research topic. Suppose if you want to find out a new molecule, if you want to find out a new drug, or if you want to find out a new entity, because, see, plants are the very good source of new compounds, because whatever we are getting, that is available in the plants, right? Plant leaves, plant flowers, plant seeds, plant roots, plant bark, right? So they have different content that is already there in the plants, right? But we have to find out it actually, and we have to see, right? We have to find out, and we have to collect all the evidences regarding that. If we are saying that, okay, this particular plant is effective against this particular infection, or this particular molecule is affecting this particular disease, so what we required? We required evidences. So that is what, from top to bottom, this fish model is telling you, that how you have to proceed, in your research, how you have to proceed for writing purpose, how you have to go ahead with the scientific writing. Now, what scientific writing is, that step by step you have to do it. I'm telling you the main difference and main part. Do not want to waste the time, that if you want to give a 1 hour 30 minutes to me, right? Abstract, introduction, hypothesis, and aim. Now, the main difference between aim and objective is, aim is always one. Remember this thing, aim should be one. Your aim always one, must be one. and objectives. You see, it is plural, objectives. It is already plural, sorry. So it means objective may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no limit of objectives, but it depends upon your particular research topic, particular you can say research article, or your maybe review article. It depends upon the topic that how many objectives you can divide your particular work, that how many objectives must be there. It depends upon your work, or your workload, or scientifically if you are dividing your, suppose if a master student is there, the master students, they have to finish their work. All the master students, they have to finish their work in a 6 months. So you have to prepare a proposal or a project which can be completed in a 6 month, right? So that is the beauty of this research. If you want to work for a dissertation for master student, that can be finished in a given time or in a timeline. A timeline frame must be there. So in 6 months, obviously you can complete your two objective or three objective. So for master student, only two or three objectives are more than enough. And suppose if you are a master, if you are a PhD scholar or PhD students, then objective must be like 3, 4, or maybe 5 or more than that. It also depend upon your topic, that what you are going to do, right? So that's why in some places, some universities, people are putting review of literature before the objectives, and some people, they are putting review of literature after the objective, after deciding of the objective. It depends upon the university to university, and it depends upon institute to institute, right? So mostly the universal criteria is, first you need to decide your aim with your guide, and after that you have to search, you have to do a lot of search on internet, on different databases. Then you have to go for the review of literature, right? Review of literature means you are reviewing the studies of other people, whosoever is done the work, maybe not in India, but maybe all over the world. So there are many database also, like WHO website is there, NVVDCP is there, National Vector Borne Disease Control. Suppose because I am a parasitologist, I worked on malaria, so parasite. So I know about many infectious disease or non-infectious disease are related to the parasitic infections, because these days we are advanced now. Earlier there was, people are not take care of their hand and hygiene things. So in African countries or in a poor hygienes, then there might be the reason to spreading of all the parasitic infection, and the reason behind that, right? So now these days the people are aware, people are know that we have to maintain the hand and hygiene things, then we will be able to be healthy, right? So on this topic we can have a conversation on any other day, but today the main purpose is to explain you that how you can write a research proposal or project scientifically with this help of this fish model. So see, this fish is in the shape of this, like the streamline, like this, like from above to down, the tummy is increasing. So same as it is the problems in the research, same as it is the aim, abstract and hypothesis, they are also showing you something. It is depicting that how much you have to write. See, the abstract means nose, the small portion. Introduction means mouth. Introduction means let's introduce yourself. Then you have to introduce crisp, and only the main point you have to tell, that why you are doing this study, why the importance of this study, and what is the main purpose behind doing this particular research. So introduction must be like crisp. And hypothesis, after that you can create your hypothesis, that after doing a lot of searching the review on internet or other sources, you can decide later on your hypothesis. But your hypothesis is automatically created. Automatically means it is with your particular research topic. Hypothesize, either it will give you the positive result or either it will give you the negative results. So there will be no harm if your research is giving positive answers, a positive result, then there is also a benefit. If your research is giving a negative result, there is no effect, nothing like that, then it is also giving you a best way, or it's a best research, because negative research are always welcome. Because suppose if somebody is finding that this particular this particular plant extract or this particular molecule is working against any kind of disease or not, suppose it's not showing any effect in vitro, in vivo, or maybe in silico, right? So people are smart now these days. They are doing in silico studies before starting any research. In silico means it's computational studies. It's with the help of bioinformatics. Bioinformaticians, they are doing these kind of studies, right? So no, I don't want to make you bore, because it's a research is which is very, you can say, lengthy process, right? So here I just want to, because I was sitting with this person like Dr. K.S. Rana. Sir is not PhD, but sir has experience, more than 35 experience from PGI Chandigarh. He is an hematologist. This person, K.S. Rana. So we were sitting during the lunchtime. So we decided that I was telling you, sir, this is the model. If all the scholars or all the student, master, PhD or postdoc, even anyone want to apply this particular fish model in their preparation of publication or preparation of synopsis, thesis, if they follow according to this fish model, then there will be no pressure on their brain that what they have to do and how much they have to write and how many pages they have to write. If they see the shape of this fish, they will understand that how much they have to write. They will easily understand because the shape is going down, decreasing. So according to this shape, they can decide 10 to 20 pages, 1 2 pages, 3 pages, 10 pages. If review of literature is, you see how much is bending there in the shape of the fish, so you can understand it very easily, right? If tail is there, in vivo studies means it's a small portion. If result and discussion is there, means conclusion, only the tail part of the fish, right? So this is very, very easy way to understand. So Rana sir told me, if you know this model, try to write a paper or try to write a review article on this, and you can tell to other people, other student, and it will be beneficial for them. So this is what exactly the research is, and this is what exactly, if you know any technique, you tell the other people, then there will be no competition within the people, right? You will become a hand puller. We don't have to become the like leg puller of it. If you know the things, then explain to other people. That is what I understand, and that what I believe, that what research is, what science is. So going ahead, ma'am, my slides are moving or not? I'm on third or fourth slide, so is it okay? Slide is moving.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'm on the slide where the logo of Lirayat Bhara University and our Origin Life is there. But what I want to show here, main, because it is written by me, so it also increases my interest of the authors, interest of the readers. So see, the citation is also increasing. 25 citation is there, and H index is also increasing. That is 3, and total research score is 148. So I haven't written much things, but I have written like he is my motivator, Dr. Pankaj Kaul. He is a dean in the dean academics in Riyadh Bhara University. Sir is always motivating me, and sir is also telling you, if we don't have facilities, but if we have small facilities, then we can do novel. That is what novelty is. If with the small facilities we are doing research, suppose we don't have anything, we have only microscope. Definitely, with the help of microscope, we can do the research, right? We can check the samples, we can see the water samples, we can see the in a hanging drop method techniques, or if we are preparing the small slides, or if we are preparing small slide, and because gram negative and positive organisms we can see very easily, right? So those small research, small topics we can execute in our daily to daily experiments in our labs in a small setup. School students, school and colleges like +1, +2, and 10th or 9th students, they have small microscope and small facilities also there. But in Japan, the people are doing these kind of small research in the schools as well. So see, total download and total research about this particular fish model is already downloaded and read about more than 23,000 people. They have read it out already. But it's a combine of my all research, all 37 publication which I have published till date, right? With my team. I haven't done anything, but it's done by a teamwork. I cannot say that it's done by me, but it is done by we all as a teamwork. So this is the fish model which is published in the European Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences. It's a volume 7 and 9. It is published during the time of COVID, after the COVID, right? It's September 2020. So we published at that time. So see the read 737, right? 7371 was the number, which is I saw it's yesterday, right? Because I want to present it on the day of Science Day, National Science Day. But yeah, I presented it there as well in the university. So I told them, so this is the, you can say, way to show or to write any kind of publication or any kind of research article. If you follow the rules or if you follow the things, okay. So if you follow the things, then it will be easy for you to write about any kind of research proposal, scientific writing, anything you can write very easily. But you need to read this fish model. I am telling you the crisp of this particular fish model, what is there, which I have written for, not for like students, for everyone. Everyone can read it for their betterment. So the fish model is made to divide each section of the research proposal in accordance with the fish body elements like head, body, and tail, which I already explained you. Each portion is representing a part of the fish. Like suppose with the fish model, you can easily remember the structure of the research proposal with the help of imaging. In a fish body, the fish model consists of head, which is introduction, body, which is known as the literature review and methodology, and tail, which is depicting you the expected outcome and the timeline. So let's understand this model in brief. So brief, what my particular intention to explain you here is the section is should clearly justify the research question or hypothesis that your research study aim for. What is your main aim? What is the main purpose? All your study goals must be crisp and surely defined in the study notion, right? So the study is targets needs to be unique, measurable, doable, relevant, and time sure. Like smartly, we have to work because right now this is something you can say because people are using smart. AI also is there. You have competition with other countries. Other people are, whosoever is writing before other person, other people, then he will be the main. See, those people will be getting the citations. So make certain that your study question and hypothesis are aligned with your study and target. So this is the main objective to explain you here. And material and methods, you know that to understand, to complete your study, you need some chemicals, you need some facilities, you need some help. So the methodology section provide you a brief outline of the research design and a various research method you will need to use to collect and analyze valuable data. So it should be there are some studies, database studies, some studies related to the public health concern, like if you are doing some studies like for example, if you want to check the effect of environmental pollution on the health of the people, like their lungs capacity or other effect, so that you can do it, you have to prepare a questionnaire and you have to spread that questionnaire to the people and you can ask. And after that, you can divide that data age wise, group wise, male, female wise, smoker, non-smoker wise, alcoholic and non-alcoholic people. So see, with the parameters, you will be getting all the data and you will be getting all the replies. After that, you can decide what you have to do with this primary data. And that primary data will become your raw data for your research. And that raw data you can further convert and you can apply further statistic analysis, and you can get some publication out of that data. So this is how you can work for some, you can say, prospective or retrospective studies, right? So there are n number of studies, there are n number of things you can do. Suppose if you don't have chemical facility, if you don't have good lab practices, or if you don't have those things, so you can do some studies on data analysis basis studies. You can collect, you can do collection of, so those kind of studies are very helpful in relationship to help the public, public health concern, and you can help the people, you can help the society, you can let them know that what is right, what is wrong, what is good and what is bad. So these kind of research topic are very helpful, and you can design by yourself and with the help of your guide. But remember, your guides are not your guides; they are mentor for you, and those guide and supervisor are, they will be as a reference for your lifetime. Suppose if you are going for a job, if you are going for any kind of reference or recommendation, then your guide is like your father, your teacher and guides like your father, you like your parents, mother and father. Because mother, father gave you the birth, the name, but guide will give you the platform. Your guides, they have given you their time. Most of the time you spend it with your teachers and guides. Maximum time you spend it with them. You haven't spent it maximum time with your family or parents, but your maximum time is spended with your guides and mentors. So respect your guides always whenever you are getting any time, and respect teachers. So and this is not the last and least, but I want to show you and the value of when I have written and completed and published it. When I came to know, it's the post of 9 month back when I saw this particular fish model was shared on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you know, the social media LinkedIn already everybody knows. So this person have more than 2 lakhs follower. His name is let me check. His name is Asad Naveed. He is MD, MPH, and he did his doctorate from I think Canada, Toronto, right? So he is also doing some podcast, and he's also sharing some valuable writing and valuable things, which is beneficial for the researcher and student. So, so he shared because I am active on social media as well on LinkedIn. So I saw he shared this my fish model with the people with all the connection on the LinkedIn. So this was the best day and good day for me that a person I don't know him actually. I don't know who is he. He's from Canada, right? And he's from any other country maybe. But he shared my this particular fish model on social media. Maybe he's searching on Google online. He's finding out that what is the best way to write a proposal, what is the best way to write thesis and all, right? So once you go through it with by yourself, right? It is freely available. It is on ResearchGate, and I haven't published it in a very costly journal or very big journal that it is not freely available. It is freely available for everyone, right? So already he explained about this. The writing a research proposal is a complex task. Already he mentioned task requiring multiple skills. So although funding agency may have different format, most follows a common outline explained simply through the fish model. So see how he explained, how he connected this fish model, that it is providing the visual aid to everyone. So common outline explained simply in a simple way. My postdoc mentor, Dr. Kamran Zamar, I won't mention his name here because he helped me a lot, and he corrected the English language of this particular writing. So he already corrected and he already helped me. He's a scientist E now at Belagavi Research Center of ICMR. Why I'm to mention here my mentor or my guide's name? Because without the help of my guides and mentors, I am nothing, because they brushed me and they made me so that I can explain you this model, or I can explain you the topics related to my research and other things. So common online, it is The head covers the introduction, what is the research about and why it is useful. So that's why I'm just I'm telling everybody that, focus on the head of the fish, and the body outlines the methodology. How will you conduct the study? The tail depicts the expected outcome and implications. So see how he related this particular fish model, that it is very beneficial to understand. Even though research is very complex task, writing a research proposal, it's a complex task, but if you give your mind or if you give your time, then visually with the help of this particular fish model you can understand and you can write. I'm telling you, you can write n number of proposal, you can write any project. Just you need, after that you need to prepare a particular you can say budget for the proposal. Budget is the other part, that how you are going to complete this particular research. The budget part, it is depend upon the project to project. Budget part means you are going to recruit a person, you are going to complete this study by yourself, right? You are going to the help scholars. You will recruit some PhD, postdoc, or research RA, or JRF or SRF. So how you're going to complete the study, that is a different part. This is the only model which is telling that how you can prepare a frame and how you can complete the things. And this same thing is for like thesis writing, same thing is for review of literature if you're writing, and same thing is for if you are doing an any kind of like experiment. So you have to mention all these things. And if you consider all these things, then you can prepare a better, or you can say you can prepare a best proposal, best thesis you can prepare, right? Because when I was in my PhD work, then my senior explained me this thing, that he told me this thing. So I made it with the help of, I know this model will help you all lot in your research, and while writing your thesis, while writing your dissertation work, while writing any kind of essay, or while writing any kind of proposal to anywhere. So this will help you out throughout your life. And you can also consider in your life as well. Suppose there are also up down in your life, so you can also see the up downs in the shape of the fish. So you understand, you can correlate with the problems, you can correlate with the things, and you can get out of those particular hurdles in your life as well. So don't lose your hopes, just try for the best, try for the best, and try and learn the things, because learning never ends. So I just want to show you, this is only just his particular profile. So he shared this 9 months back my this particular model here. So he have more than 2,22,606 followers, and more than 500 connection he has. So he already shared it and he appreciated it, that it is also a very good written, and you can understand, anybody can understand if it's a 3 or 4 pages. It's not a very big journal. So thank you very much. And here I'm ending this particular model, because it's not a very big, but yeah, it's make a sense that how you can write. So this is our department. If anybody wants to join our department for any kind of training, because some laboratories or some college or university, they don't have facilities. So we have good laboratory facilities here. So these are my students, master students and BSc students. They are doing their clinical practices here. So we have every facility here, microscopy, and we have full IVF, like in vitro fertilization. So we are running a department where people are doing you can say practices of embryology. Embryology means when we are dealing with the sperm and eggs before, because this is the emerging field in India now, right? Because in government, government of India is also doing better. AIMS and PJE also, they are doing better, very good, because we got the degree from there. So the thing is that the population of India is very high. We are in millions, we are in crores, right? So with some people, some parents, they are not getting babies, they have some problems, some issues. So related to those things, this department is doing that kind of studies. So in vitro fertilization, IVF centers, you must hear about the IVF centers, right? So IVF centers, they require the expert and experienced people who have the knowledge of to deal with the this IVF centers, right? So you can also learn this because this is the first. It's an I'm not saying it's a first department or we are running first course here in Riyadh Mahara, but it's the first we started in northern region, like in northern region, Punjab, Himachal, and Chandigarh, Tri-City, and Haryana. We started first. This course launched here in Riyadh Mahara University. So we have more than 200 students in our department already. Okay, more than 200 students with us. So they are doing masters, some are doing PhD, some are doing BSc graduation, 4-year course because we are following the NEP, National Education Policy. So I'm showing us these slides so that you can see the microscopy, all these where we are practicing with the sperm and you can say eggs. So where we are preparing the embryos. So these are the setup. Here we are not doing clinical practices, but we are teaching to the students. So this is my last slide of thank you, and we have like colorful now because the time is changing and now we are Holi is coming. So it's thank you very much, Shaili ma'am, to organize this national this particular talk because it is very important these days because we are all are busy with other things like social media, Instagram, and all those students. So we need to connect these kind of workshops or we need to connect. And I also want to invite you in our department. So whenever you are getting any time, so you can come here and we can talk about the Microbiology Society of India unit as well, right? Because it's a independent department in the Riyadh Mahara, right? So most welcome. I already invited you for the science day, but your health was not good, so
Yes.
it's not any issues. So on behalf of my department, clinical embryology, and Ms. Dipneet Kaur ma'am, she is the HOD of our department, and I also thank you very much, Dr. Arvind Desmukh and Microbiology Society of India. So they are giving the opportunity to talk and to explain these small things in front of the students. Thank you very much, ma'am. If anybody have any question related to this or related to research, audience, please don't shy and please ask. If I will be able to answer them, most welcome.
There is a question, what is hypothesis in research in chat
Oh,
box?
okay, it's very nice question. Hypothesis means suppose hypothetically. Hypothetically, you have to understand it because लेट मी गिव यू वन एग्जांपल. जो हम इमेजेस देखते हैं अपनी जैसे साइंस बुक्स में हम देखते हैं सेल का कोई आपने डायग्राम देखा है, कोई सेल्स होते हैं सेल्स का डायग्राम, तो सेम एज इट इज वो सेल्स जो होते हैं कलरफुल बनाया होता है उसको, बट एग्जैक्टली वो कलरफुल नहीं होते हैं बिकॉज इनसाइड बॉडी दे आर नॉट कलरफुल. जो चीज हमें दिखती है वो वैसे होती नहीं एक्चुअली. द मेन थिंग इज दैट हाइपोथेसिस ये होती है कि अगर हमारी रिसर्च, इफ आर रिसर्च इज पॉजिटिव, right? There are two type of hypothesis. It's one is the alternate hypothesis and one is the positive hypothesis and second one is the negative hypothesis, right? If our work is according to our aim, suppose we are thinking we prepared this hypothesis that this particular compound or medicine is working against this particular disease. That means this is the hypothesis that we created. Okay. And after getting the result, if our hypothesis is going accordingly, then what we have, we will select our particular hypothesis that we created, right? But if our hypothesis is not true, it's not accordingly, then what we have to accept the alternate hypothesis. Alternate hypothesis is already available there. आइदर क्या होगा, रिसर्च के रिजल्ट या तो वो इफेक्टिव होंगे या इफेक्टिव नहीं होंगे, राइट? सो या तो हमारी हाइपोथेसिस पॉजिटिव होगी या हमारी हाइपोथेसिस नेगेटिव होगी. तो एक ही चीज को हम उसको एक्सेप्ट करते हैं बाद में कि दिस वाज आवर हाइपोथेसिस, अर्लियर हमने ये सोचा था, तो रिसर्च करने के बाद हमें पता चला कि ये इफेक्टिव है ही नहीं, मतलब दिस थिंग इज नॉट वर्किंग. So that is what hypothesis. Hypothesis is something we are expecting from a research. वो एक्सपेक्टेशन अगर हमारी रिसर्च में आ जाती है, ओके हो जाती है, दैट इज ओके, then our hypothesis is okay. अगर नहीं होती है तो what we have to do? We have to accept the alternate hypothesis. तो हर एक ऑब्जेक्टिव की अलग अलग हाइपोथेसिस क्रिएट हो जाती है. इट इज अकॉर्डिंग टू द ऑब्जेक्टिव. I think it's clear now. Hypothesis, hypothetically what we are thinking, and if we are getting something else, then we have to shift according to the hypothesis. Like, okay, ये नहीं हुआ, it means we have to accept the alternate hypothesis. Then this is the result of this particular research. Any other question, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Dr.
So
Gaurav
good,
Verma has a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
good evening, sir. It's a very wonderful, knowledgeable session. Thank you so much for giving this. Sir, I have a question related to this FISH model. Actually, when we are going to conduct a survey-based research and some surveillance-based research, especially when we are discussing about antimicrobial stewardship and infection control and prevention, so can this model will also help in that kind of cases?
Yes, Dr. Gaurav, you have very good question, because in that, suppose after conducting the research, after conducting that those all research, how you have to write, like introduction would be there, abstract would be there when you are going for the publication, right? So this particular model will help you out to create an outline. So kind of follow this particular FISH model, it will going to help you out.
Dr. Avinash, kindly mute your mic.
Yes, Gaurav, Dr. Gaurav. I hope you understand that this is a model which can be fitted in any kind of writing, any kind of research, whatever you are writing. What the main reason behind this, that we can create an outline of any kind of writing, because it is all the portion, all the parts already explained. Once you go through with this particular paper, there are 3 or 4 pages only. Once you go through, then you will understand. And still you have any kind of question and doubt, and you can email me, right? Because if you follow it, I'm not saying this is the best model you can say, but this will help out, because it is changed according to as I told you, research is a very complicated area, you can say, but this will give you a rough idea, and this will help you out, because research, small models, small things, somebody prepare this type of model, like triangle model, some people are preparing tree model, some people are making other models also. So this will also help you out.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. And obviously, sir, this FISH model is very good, actually, when I've studied about it. So if I have any kind of problem during this, definitely I will ask to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.
So there is one more question from Kanvi. She says that, sir, in case we have to write a popular or technical article on other subject which we don't know, how we can proceed?
Okay, the subject technical which you don't know. The thing is that those kind of writing, if you don't know anything about that, then what do you have to do? You have to search on Google and check it out, that because we need a topic. First we need a topic, then we will be able to write on that particular topic. Or we need a topic, or we need keywords. Then you have to find out the keywords, that what exactly you want to write. So keywords are the very important for any kind of research topic. First you search the keywords, then on the basis of those keywords you can find out your topic. Yes, sir. Dr. Saab, you can ask. Yes, sir. I think Dr. Prakash, sir, is raised the hand. Yes, sir, you can ask. Yes, sir. You're most welcome, sir. I'm your even like your students even. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Wonderful.
sir. Yeah, you're audible, sir.
Yeah, last week, in fact, I was in PGI Chandigarh
Yes, sir.
for gut microbiota conference.
Yes, sir. But you, sir, you didn't told, sir. Then we can have like, your blessings in our department, then we can call you here in the Riyadh Bhara University.
Exactly. Dr. Neelam has organized that conference
Yes, sir.
from microbiology.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just one clarification was that this has been used by several researchers and you got good citation, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for what purpose they means you want to say that they used in the methodology that like this model can be used to prepare the article or to prepare their proposal they have used this fish model.
Yes, sir. Because this fish model is making the things like stress free. Suppose that, yeah, because if you see the fish model, because I have mentioned each and every portion here, like introduction from top to bottom. If you see once, then this model is helpful for many students. I think I got emails and people are reading it
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying that it's good. If we'll follow this, then they are getting good idea and they can prepare more other proposal or projects if they're writing any proposal or if they're writing any new review article even, right? But in review article there is no abstract on those kind of things, but introduction is already there, review of literature is there, material and methodology there. It depends upon the sir review article. If we are writing a systematic review, if we are writing like other kind of review, it depends upon the type of writing, right? So
So you mean
that's more idea.
one can refer your publication
Yes, sir.
for for preparing their proposal. That is what
Yes,
you
sir.
want to tell, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your question and blessings, because we are learning from you, sir, as well. So, anybody, if
Let
any
me say, Dr. Sunil.
So one more question is there in the chat box. What are the components to be included in research objectives derived from the isolation phase itself, or are they based solely on the expected outcomes?
Yeah, it's very good question, even. Very nice question. Can I see the chat box? Let me read it. What exactly the question is? What are the components to be included in research objectives? Okay, derived from the isolation phase itself, or are they based solely on the expected outcomes? Yeah, it depends upon. Sometimes it is based on the isolation phase and itself, but objective basically decided that how you are going to achieve your aim. Basically, it depends upon the aims only, right? It doesn't depends upon the component, or it doesn't that what will be the expected outcome, because expected, if we already know the expected outcome, if we already know, that is what hypothesis is, because we know that is our expectations. But sometimes the expectation is not fulfilled. Sometimes we are getting other results, we are getting negative results, we are getting something else what we are expecting, that is not coming, right? So are they based solely on the expected outcomes? No, not on expected outcomes. Not, we are not getting the result according our expected. So according to those things, whenever we are doing our research, so according to the results, or according to whatever results we are getting, the positive or negative, when we have to present our data, our research to our guide or doctoral member, so they will suggest that what kind of changes we can make. Yes, I think, I hope I answered near about. Maybe it may be different, but the thing is that only the aim decide your objectives. That what will be your objective, what you want to achieve actually, and it's not depends upon like what the result you want. Okay. Yes,
Any
yes.
more question?
Shelly ma'am, if anybody wants. Okay, okay.
Sir, I think we are done. And first of all, a big round of applause for you for giving such an incredible model, which is very useful for the researchers. And the fish body itself is helping us to conceptualize the logical flow of the scientific papers.
Yes.
And moreover, it is also giving us a clear outline for organizing the various sections of the research papers. And I can say, as far as the beginners are beginners in the field of research are concerned, it is a valuable tool for them and for planning how to write a paper. So thank you so much for that. And I express my sincere gratitude to you, sir, for your insightful and engaging presentation. Your expertise on the topic was truly captivating, sir. And thank you to everyone who is present and who has joined for this wonderful session. Thank you, sir. Looking forward for more sessions from you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time, and thank you all people who attended this session. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We can leave now.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
There was one child, Kanvi. She says, ma'am, I am aiming for finding a master's in microbiology from Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. Can you please suggest me regarding the same, please? Kanvi, are you here? Kanvi, I think you are here. So it's a direct message. So, sir, this is kindly help this child.
Okay, so she applied for, she's want to apply for master or
She
what?
is
Which?
here. Kanvi, please unmute and talk to sir. Sir is very helpful. She's written a message in the chat box. So, I mean, getting her after this will be a tough. Yes, ma'am, my microphone is not working.
Okay, no, ma'am, you can share my number in the group. Then I can suggest her that what she want to do actually.
Fine,
We
fine,
can
sir.
guide her in a proper way so that.
Fine, sir.
Okay.
So, Kanvi, you have heard. I'll share the number with you. So, it will be helpful for you. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Take care.